Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Today, let's do a quick energy reading where we are focusing on the upcoming partial lunar eclipse happening in Pisces. So, this month in September, we have a partial lunar eclipse between 17th to 18th of September. At the very same time, we have Sun with Ketu in Virgo. So a lot happening in this axis of Virgo in Pisces, and let's see what kind of new blessings, changes, new experiences you will gain at this time. So let's get started. As usual, we have three different piles. The pile one is the card Delight, or you can choose by looking at the crystal. It's a moonstone. Okay. And then we have the card Forgiveness, and the crystal is Aqua Obsidian. Okay. And then we have the third pile. It says Love, and the crystal is Angel Aura Quartz. All right. Okay, so let's start with the very first pile. So you chose this card Delight. We have a beautiful sparrow here, and this sparrow is resting. Almost it looks like a paradise. It looks like a very beautiful place. There is company, and I think what you are learning in this particular month with this partial lunar eclipse happening, you're learning about joy, delight. You might be, do you have any significant placement in Vishakha Nakshatra? Yeah, do check it in your horoscope, because it shows that the sparrow is happy. Okay, even there's so many birds out there, but this bird is happy in her own zone, and there is joy. She feels content. She feels absolutely delightful. It's because you have to learn to be happy. You're trying to find joy, okay? Or maybe there is inability to find joy in very simple things of life. And this is a card which shows you need to enjoy each and every moment of life. You must celebrate your own company. You must feel comfortable in your own company. This is the biggest change I see for you in this particular month. And you chose this moonstone, which is also about soothing your mind, finding mental peace. This is what you are aiming for, and this definitely going to happen for you. So you're looking for delight in your own company, delight in the daily routine you do, finding joy, feeling that joy. Maybe you have to slow down a bit so that you can relax and enjoy. Maybe you are someone who's constantly chasing and fighting for what you want to attain in life, all those ambitions, but you're not enjoying what you have already attained, what you already have right now with you. So that delight is significant. So let's look into your cards. We have Shungite, Detox Your Life, Trust. There's a lot of moon's significance in your pile. We have Extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored, Peacock. And the last one is Become Aware. Listen to the wisdom of your body. We have a cheetah in this card. So clearly there's a lot of moon in your chart. Oh god, what's in your chart? What's in the sign of Cancer? What's in the nakshatra of Shravana? I'm hearing Shravana, something related to that. You must listen. You must listen. You have all the delight. You have all the wonderful things in life, but I think you're just focusing on the outside world. There's a lot of focus on the outside world, and you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your ideas, your thoughts. You feel that others have better things than you, maybe, or their ideas, their options, their way of working is better than you, they are more talented, maybe. And then we have peacock. There's a term called peacocking, where it's about being dressed up in such a manner which is too much. It's too much, and you just want to attract the attention of other people. So again, there is a lot of impact of other people in your life, and I think this is what you have to do, is firstly detox your life. You need to protect yourself, you need to detox yourself. It's not just with respect to your health, but it's also with respect to your company, the people around you. And then once you do that, you will become aware of your own self. Listen to your wisdom. Again, that Shravana influence is very strong, Vishakha influence is very strong. You have to listen to your wisdom. You're not listening. In fact, your attention is towards someone else. It could be a person, it could be a group of people, and they look very extraordinary. You feel that you cannot shine enough in front of them. People will notice them but won't you, or you're trying different ways to get that attention, to be extraordinary, but you're already extraordinary. You don't need to do that to feel like you're extraordinary. You are already extraordinary. And trust. Maybe you are doubting something right now. This is beautifully illuminating. If you see the moon and this water sparkle over here, it's illuminating. It's beautiful. The stars are illuminating. It looks like a 3D image, or it looks for a very real. It looks like a very original view, like you're looking through a window. So trust your plans, trust what you are doing. This is the biggest change I think you will see during this partial lunar eclipse. You're listening to yourself, you're listening to your body, you're detoxifying yourself, eating healthy, and I think you must enjoy your own company and find joy in that. Once you do that, I think you are in power. Look at the transformation. We started from the sparrow, and then we are ending the reading with the cheetah. So you find delight, you find happiness within. You love the way you are approaching life. You have trust on yourself, and when you listen, you are here. You may see how birds are very sensitive to noise and changes. They instantly will, they just instantly, flew away when they see some change. But a cheetah is a cheetah. That strength is coming to you when you listen to yourself. So definitely you are suppressing something, and it's something beautiful about yourself which you are suppressing right now. Do listen to it. All right. Let's move on to the second pile. Okay, so we have forgiveness. Again, moon. Again, the energy of moon. What's there in... No, the first pile, it was more resonating with Shravana Nakshatra, Vishakha Nakshatra. I think this one, it connects with Rohini, because Rohini is also ruled by Venus. It is about significant relationships in your life. Moon and Venus. Moon Venus conjunct in your chart. Moon Venus in aspect. Somehow Moon Venus connected for you. Or I also see Brighu Bindu somewhere. The Brighu Bindu is in a nakshatra or a sign connected to Venus. Okay, so forgiveness, and it beautifully goes with aqua obsidian. Look at the sky. It looks beautiful. Okay, so you chose forgiveness, and with this partial lunar eclipse happening, I think you need to forgive whom? Yourself. You need to forgive yourself. See, you chose this aqua obsidian, okay? You chose this forgiveness card. Both are connected to flow, like how the water flows. You need to flow with time. You need to travel with the waves of the ocean, how they are moving. You don't have to be against the time or the flow of time. Okay, so aqua obsidian is about a lot of strength, emotional strength. It needs a lot of strength to forgive others, but I think this is mostly you. You need to forgive yourself. Maybe it's about something you believed in, even if you were constantly seeing the trigger, you constantly see some red flags, you constantly were getting signs that this is not going to work for me. It could be a work situation, it could be a friendship, and still you trusted, because blue has a lot to do with trust. You know, it connects to your higher chakras. So this is something you are constantly watching, observing, and you're not taking action on it because somewhere you have trust that it will work at one point of time, but it brought a lot of hurt. Okay, see, this is the time when the sun is setting and the night is here, night is about to begin. So this is the time of sunset. Something is ending for you, and you don't have to be in memory of that particular situation. You must embrace the night. You must embrace the moon. The sun is gone, the moon is there. Embrace the energy of moon. And moon has a lot to do with intuition. Moon has a lot to do with soothing your mind, your emotions. So I think whatever lesson you learned in this situation, it was all about listening to your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition. Listen to it. Listen to your gut feelings. Because this shows you have ignored your gut feelings. You have ignored your intuition. You were trusting the situation so much, maybe blindly. Because this is about, evening and the night, the sun and the moon, the transition between it. It is creating so much of confusion. So I think this partial lunar eclipse is about forgiveness of self, forgiving yourself for, doing the best for people who never deserved it at the very first place. Let's look into your cards. We have Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things you do. Do you have Sun Moon conjunction or Sun Moon somehow connected? We have Power, Thunderstorm, Deepening. It says, once you are on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. And then we have, you can do hard things. It's not as impossible as it may feel. It's illuminating so beautifully. Okay, so this card, you feel that whatever you want to forget, whatever you want to do about self, that forgiveness you want, it is impossible. Okay, right now the feeling is it is absolutely impossible to forgive someone, a situation, and to forgive your own self. It's so hard. See, over here you have this ship, or it's a yacht, whatever you want to say, and this is about travel. It's about moving ahead, moving on from a situation. You are stuck. You're stuck between this day and night. You're stuck with your travel, your movement, going forward in life. And it is not impossible. You can do it. You can see this Milky Way galaxy. You can see a dragonfly, which is a symbol of hope, a symbol of luck. You know, you have a greater destiny. You have a plan. You know, you have something special waiting for you. It's a part of your journey, and you are delaying it now. Maybe it's just the divine's play, it's already delayed, but I think you're wasting a lot of time on something which really is not so good for you. You have learned your lesson. I think this is what I see from this card deepening. It's a black cat over here. You have learned it. This is giving Scorpio vibe. You have already learned it, and I think there was a lesson in this deep hurt which you have got from a failure or a situation. It's a very deep hurt. It's not easy. It's very deep. Okay, but why this deep hurt? I think this is not the very first time you are hurt. You have been hurt from many lifetimes. So it says once you are on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So this is what you are learning in your life right now through this tough situation, learning to surrender. You have to learn to surrender, and with this lesson you got more intense with your spirituality. You got more intense with your spiritual awakening. This is what you have to learn. Surrender. Let it be whatever it is. Why should you waste your power? I just forgot this. I said, why should you waste your power? And I'm like, oh, okay, we have a power card. So don't waste. I think whatever happened, it activated this power in you. Like a thunderbolt, you're ready. You're ready to achieve something in life. You're very powerful. This is what I think I'm getting. You're a very powerful soul. Once you decide to get something, you can do it in a very wonderful manner. But somewhere, as I mentioned, you can do hard things, but right now it's so impossible. And then it says, take pleasure in the things you do. You must, whatever you are doing in right now in your life, you must take pleasure in that. You must enjoy it. Don't do it for the sake of doing. And how can you achieve this? By slowing down. Just slow down. Don't get overwhelmed with whatever burden of work you have. Slow down, and you will find pleasure in every single thing you do in life. So with the partial lunar eclipse for you in Pisces, I think you are finding some depth for sure. Whatever you have faced, I think this has happened even in the past with you, and I think all of this happens to activate some power in your life. And definitely there is something very beautiful ahead with this card. So let's move on to the last pile, the third pile. Okay, so if you chose the third pile, you chose love. Okay, it's beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards. Or you chose the angel aura quartz. All right. I think you can see the 7 different colors. I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, let's start. So you chose love, and it's a very beautiful view with sun rays, sky, clouds, roses, and there's a beautiful garden and a path as well. I don't know if you can see. There's a path. You can take a walk in the garden. Okay, so based on the card and the crystal, what's happening with this partial lunar eclipse? I think your definition for what is love is going to change. If you can see this long path in the garden, I think what you're going to learn with respect to love is, number one, not losing your very essence because of someone. And it's not just about romantic connection or any partnership, but it is about friendships, it's about family bonds. When you love people, okay, you don't have to lose yourself to be loved by them. A very big theme for you in this partial lunar eclipse. And with this long path, I also see that learning that love takes time. It takes a lot of experience with someone, a lot of growth with someone, which leads to that love and beauty. It's not something which happens very quickly. This is what I think, this is the major theme. Let's see the other cards. We will get a more clear answer why this love card is here. And Angel Oracles is spark. A spark in you, and you're trying to suppress that spark because of your people, some significant people. So first card is, see how accurate it can be. We have Soda Light. Speak your truth. You are blocking yourself, your true self, because of relationships. We have Action. We have Surrender. It says, sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you are dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. Again, a very significant change for you. I think very significant Ketu placements in the ascendant, or maybe in Ashwini, Magha, Mula, or the Venus or Moon gets an aspect of Ketu, or with Ketu, definitely. And then we have Get Lost. Surrender, get lost. You need to say get lost to someone right now. Yes. It says fall deep into the realm of imagination. Again, a very beautiful, dreamy place. And this card is illuminating so beautifully. Okay, let's see. And we have this gateways. Today's reading is very influenced by Vishakha Nakshatra. Okay. So as you have the love card, we started with this. And then we have Speak Your Truth. With this partial lunar eclipse, you need to speak your truth. You need to say what you feel, because somewhere you are afraid to say something very honest and true, but you're afraid of losing people. You think the truth will annoy some people. You will look like a very needy person. Maybe you're so much blocked in love with a significant person that you're afraid to even speak. You're so afraid to speak, to take action. You're afraid to take action. Action to move away, or action to speak your truth, what you want. Okay, because love is holding you back. But then you have to see that, is it worth it? Is it worth it to hold on, wait, stay stuck with certain people or a person or a situation? Maybe you love to do something. It's a very important aspect of your life. It's a task, it's a hobby, it's a profession. You love it. It's a dream which you want to make it happen, but you have to be true to yourself. Right now, are you able to do it? Will you be able to take actions for it? Do you need to postpone it or stop it for a while? And are you taking enough actions, firstly? If not, take action. You need to take action. You don't have to be in that dreamy state. So you have to say your truth. Say what you want, what you need, how you feel. Take action. It could be about moving towards something and saying your truth, or moving away from it because we have get lost. You need to escape from a situation, or you need to say to someone, okay, enough, get lost. All right. And I think with this card, surrender, you can see a bird flying, and you can see this. It looks like a silhouette of a girl, a woman. This is about freedom. Closely, if you see this, this is about freedom. This is about letting something, like, you need to let go something. It's not so great for you. It's impacting your freedom right now. And it says sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you are dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. So definitely you're trying to control a situation, and it's not good for you, definitely, because it says that surrender looks like dying. To accept a certain truth right now and to let go that situation, it looks like dying. It's so emotionally overwhelming, but this will also go away. This is not something you will feel for entire life. See, there's so many gateways. Your journey is not stuck. When you fly away from the situation, there are many paths, doors for you, and you will travel. You will find different ways. Life always offers you different paths, different doors. And I initiated with the reading by telling you that, okay, listen, we have a path over here. You have to choose your path, a path where you respect yourself, you love yourself, and you know what's healthy for you and what's not healthy for you. So definitely, I think you really are looking for love, which is very true right now. And the journey starts with loving yourself. Then we have speak your truth, be honest to self, okay? And don't be afraid of speaking the truth in front of people. Don't fear of losing people. Anyway, they will never support you if you're fear. If someone makes you fearful, so fearful that you cannot speak, anyway, that person is not going to be helpful, supportive, loving in this journey. That's very sure. And take action. Okay, take action for your plans, for your dreams, for your goals, and let go what's not working for you. Because if you don't do this, it shows that death-like situation for you. It's just a metaphor. Feeling that pain all the time, and it's not easy. And maybe it is something about your ego. I'm not saying you are egoistic, but sometimes we always have this question, like, why it happened, like, how can it happen with me? That's like the me is there. So you need to let go that ego as well. So for pile 3, the theme for this partial lunar eclipse is definitely love. Choosing healthy love for yourself, and don't lose your sparkle. Be crystal clear with what you want in life. And if you feel something is very toxic, where is it, just say, get lost. Okay, thanks for watching. That's all I have for pile 3. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.